Hello, my name is Tara Mera. I'm a student at Claremont McKenna College. I'll be discussing Proposition 17, which would restore voting rights to persons convicted of a felony after they are released from prison and while they are still on parole. Article 2 of the California Constitution states that persons may not vote if they are in prison or on parole for the conviction of a felony. About 50,000 people are currently serving state parole in California. This provision of the Constitution bars all of them from voting until they complete their parole. Proposition 17 would amend the Constitution to allow felons to register to vote while serving parole, as long as they meet other voting requirements such as citizenship and residency. This change would not affect most federal prisoners because Congress has abolished parole for federal prisoners convicted of crimes committed after 1987. The legislature placed this measure on the ballot. It is backed by the League of Women Voters of California, the ACLU of California, and numerous Democratic officials. Supporters argue that parole symbolizes a re-entry into society. It is important for parolees to feel they have a stake in their community. Parolees who are civically engaged have lower recidivism rates, and parolees pay taxes, and thus should be allowed to vote. Republican State Senator Jim Nielsen has been a leading opponent of the measure, and the California Republican Party has announced its opposition. Opponents argue that half of those on state parole are convicted of new crimes, parole is an adjustment period, and former inmates need to prove they can be trusted with decisions such as voting, and criminals should not be allowed to vote until they serve their full sentence, including parole. In summary, a yes vote on Proposition 17 would allow persons convicted of felonies to vote after they are released from prison and while serving parole. A no vote would preserve current rules that prevent felons from voting until they have completed parole. For a more detailed analysis of Prop 17, please visit roseinstitute.org.